For like when I wake up in the morning and I don't want to worry about like food or a smoothie, just like a juice that has like cleansing property and
it's
like,
a shot.
value. Oh, it's just a shot.
Yeah, it's just a shot, and it's kind of harsh. I ain't gonna lie, but like
it's like good with antioxidants, probably and like super health.
Yeah.
Probably with like ginger, turmeric, kale,
all
spinach,
that good stuff.
Yeah.
all that. Trials and Jubilations, checking behind the scenes, doing a live performance at Papertone, and we are in the studio with
Nojo Wallace.
It's all fun and games until you realize you're running out of tokens. Plus, you only getting older. That's when shit gets real.
All right, and he's the first verse on the first song of this 2-song EP, Trials and Jubilations. So, tell me, when I sent this beat to you, did you feel like inspired by it? Did it feel similar? Was it just like another day at the office? Anything special?
This was something, it had like a subject to it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it was conceptual, so it was something like, a lot of times people just sing some shit and it's just
like, here's a beat.
Yeah. But this one was more conceptual, so it was pretty cool. I tried to give it like a very introspective approach to it.
It's probably one of my favorites from like all the pieces that are in there, to be honest. I felt like it had gravitas and it had need to be the opener because it kind of really embodied trials more so than like Blake's and mine's did. And I've actually always wanted you on a track because it's been a while, like since you dropped not Billy, or is it Billy 2? What was the one that you dropped more recently?
Billy 2.
Okay, so it was Billy 1 and Billy 2.
Yeah.
Okay, but I've always known that you've been like seriously good with it, with the penmanship and the lyricism, like, and you write slow and kind of compress it through time, right? So like, what's your process? I'm just kind of really curious about that. Genuinely, speak freely.
With this one, I guess with this one in particular, I tried to I like to use a lot of metaphors and stuff like that, but this one I was like, I'm not really gonna like go into it with a bun. I'm just gonna like just talk. Like pretty much just talk, just talk about life on just pretty much just talking about life and just trying to. I didn't really try to do any like, oh, that's hard.
But it is hard. So you just write like that and it just comes out like bars like that.
I guess so, yeah. Cause I wasn't really trying to make bars. I swear to God, it was no intentions to make any bars. It was more like, just like this is just my life. Basically, this is just how I've been feeling. You know what I mean? Like, this is how I feel, or yeah. Okay,
last question. I'm super curious about it. How long have you been like writing for songs or just writing? And have you ever written for anybody else?
I've been writing I started writing as a kid. I used to write like stories. Like that used to be my whole shit. When I was a kid though, like I used to write like
stories.
Stories, or I write like I don't know. I just love to write, and so I just kind of. Eventually, they start turning into lyrics. But I've done a few writing. Like I wrote for movies. I wrote for like artists. But I've been in writing camps. But I ain't landing
in like a
nothing
major
too big. Yeah.
Have you gotten close to like TDE or something?
I mean, I got a song with Reason, but other than that, not really. But like I've been in like writing camps, like Mary J. Blige writing camps, nice. And like. I don't know, just stuff like that, and it's. Do
you feel like you have embodied like some of that stuff and taken it, and it's gotten your writing better?
A little bit. Not
but the sauce is 90% in house.
Yeah. Basically, not to like try to like, you know what I'm saying.
No, but that's the truth. Say it.
Yeah. I just I don't know. It's just different. It's way different trying to write with a group of people rather than just you know what I'm saying, sitting there and penning it yourself. It always feels. I like better penning it by myself.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. All right, gonna dive into it. Let's hear your verse, man.
Seen some of the worst. Striving for the best. Let's go. Yeah, okay. It's all fun and games until you realize you're running out of tokens. Plus, you only getting older. That's when shit gets real. And life feel like you going through the motions. No emotions and a nigga see I'm only a shell. Been through enough to make a nigga wanna go out and kill. Talk to a therapist, she told me just to feel what I feel. If I keep choosing to repress it, how could I ever heal? It's kinda hard to keep your hope when life that had you on the ropes. I watched my aunt get hooked on dope, that ain't some shit that I condone. But how the fuck you supposed to cope with all the shit you can't control? And you been calling up the God, but he ain't answering the phone, yeah. A lot of times I was panicking. Times I would cry cause my whys needed answering. Times I get high just to combat the lows. No, that's just the way. But life's a bitch and that's just the way it goes.